took your time coming in, Mrs. Watts. All this 7 weeks ago.
Well, better late than never, eh?
Oh, don't get me wrong. We admire your honesty.
You get to thinking how you're going to bring your kids up right if you don't set them a good example, eh? Not that mine are any trouble. Well, I've only got the one, and I... Sharon. She's as good as gold.
The fact that you confessed will help your case. But these are still serious charges. Driving without due care, without a licence, without insurance, and what's worse, taking a vehicle and driving it away. Just one moment. That's the same as theft, you do realise. Yes.
Mr. Watts is here.
Now, what do come in, please.
What are you doing here?
She's the reason that you're here, Mr. Watts.
Oh, is that all? It's only a joyride, love. It wasn't a great train robbery.
She took the car without your consent.
Is that what you've been telling them, darling?
Well, I didn't want to drop you in it, did I, babes?
See?
Oh, stop it, please. You'll have me in tears in a moment. Are you saying that you knew all about this, both before and after your wife's little escapade?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, you could be an accessory after the fact.
Hello, Sharon. Hiya. No rest for the wicked, is there? You speak for yourself, me girl. Mary and me as pure as a driven snow, aren't we, Mary? Yeah. Chance to be a fine thing. How am I supposed to become a scarlet woman when your mum and dad go treat me like little orphan Annie all the time? But it's good for you to help your parents. Shows respect for them. Yeah. With all the people working behind the bar, why need me as an unpaid skivvy?
Well, we're talking of wages. Is that money I owe you, Sharon? Sorry it's been a bit long.
I don't want that. You've got a baby to feed.
Yeah, go on, take it. I can afford it now I'm working regular.
Get yourself a new hairdo then.
A new hairdo? What do I want with a new hairdo?
You can get rid of that red streak for a start. Makes you look like a bloody fire engine.
You starting on me, Sharon?
Of course I'm not. I just can't understand why I still want to be a punk, that's all.
Look, take your money before I lose my temper.
Don't go doing your nut again.
Well, you don't be so cheeky then.
I'm not. I'm genuinely interested. Punks are a bit out of fashion now, aren't they?
Well, I like being a punk. It suits me personality.
But you don't even go round in a group with them.
No, I mind my own businesses. I pity some other people around here. Don't do the same. Sorry for you. I'll see you later. See you, Mary.
Yeah, a bottle, thanks. So, what was all that cigarette stuff down the Nick last night, then?
Oh, you don't miss much, do you?
Not if it stinks, I don't know.
It was kosher.
Oh, yes. He'll be telling me next boy George doesn't shave his legs. No, you see, I'm just a glorified road sweeper, really. Any bit of mess they miss down the Nick, I do like to come round and clear it up.
Well, I'm not a little out.
Oh, no, but you don't mind laying the odd false trail when it suits, eh? Look, running a business like this makes you vulnerable, doesn't it? I mean, if we wanted to start giving you a bad time, eh?
You start giving me a bad time, Speedy, and I'll knock them 3 drinks on the head sharpish.
Ah, that is my point. It's a case of you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours. But we cannot be seen cohorting with criminals, can we?
Criminals?
Yeah.
She didn't exactly nick the crown jewels, you know.
Oh, I wasn't talking about her, I was talking about you. Perjury is no picnic, you know.
Hey?
Oh, come on. You are very fond of your motor, aren't you? Now, there is no way you're going to lend it to your missus for a drunken lady's dark match, is there? No one's going to buy that, then.
Top up?
Cheers, yeah. And think of the trouble you could be getting yourself into, eh? Can you live your life without a car, can you?
Wouldn't come to that, would it?
Wouldn't it? Why don't you go upstairs, take a cold shower, go down to Nick and start telling the truth, eh? Oh, well, well. What a busy day for your friendly neighbourhood copper, eh? I have just spotted a damsel in distress. You would excuse me. Morning.
What was all that about then?
He just called me a liar.
Oh, because you've got an honest face, eh, darling? Seriously, though, Den, I'm really grateful for what you did today. Thanks.
You want to watch yourself cuddling that dog. It's probably full of fleas.
Oh, he's lovely.
Well, if you find it so special, why don't you take it home, give us a bit of peace?
Because Rolly'd have him for breakfast. But come on, Miss Shell, we ain't got all day.
I'm coming. You and Shell talk a lot, do you?
What about?
Well, she's your best friend. She must tell you things, secrets.
If you mean as she told me who the father of the baby is, no, not a word.
I hear your mum's under a bit of pressure from the old Bill.
Jungle Telegraph, eh? Yeah, well, she's like a big kid at times. I think she gets up to.
I don't know. She needs to let her hair down now and again. She's under a lot of pressure with the pup and everything.
And what's the everything? My dad, I suppose.
Oh, I didn't say it. You did. Anyway, I'm sure Den will stick by her. There's one thing about the East End men, they always stick by their families. Well, I take my hat off to Angie. Coming clean like she has.
Where is it? I'm going to kill it. Oh. It's all over me lovely new bloody throat. My hands on me.
Yeah, where you going?
See you later about a dog.
Sharon.
Oh, and quick, take him. Michelle's going to kill him. Michelle's going to what?
Michelle's going to strangle him with her bare hands, that's what.
Oh, Michelle, pull yourself together. He's only a baby. Well, what's he done now?
He's only gone and done it all over my lovely rug, that's what.
Done what?
Mum, do you want me to draw you a diagram? He's done a number 1, a number 2, and a little bit extra for his mum.
Oh, well, he didn't do it on purpose, eh, Sharon?
Of course not. He couldn't help it.
Oh, anyway, we'll soon have him house trained.
Not while I'm living in that house, you're not.
Well, I'll keep him here, then.
Yeah, you make sure that mutt's not there when I get back, otherwise you won't see him in the morning. Come on, Sharon.
Come here, sweetheart. You poor thing. People can be so cruel.
Old Den's turning into a right old Sergeant Major with this rotor lark, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll have us out on the square next thing, you know, parading.
Yeah, stand by your beds. Oh, come on, seriously, Ange, what do you think about it?
Well, he might have let me know before he sprung it on you.
Don't you think you can get him to change his mind?
Well, Kath, the more I think about it, the more I think it's quite a good idea.
Oh, thanks.
And seeing as you're such a dab hand with the sandwiches, I've had another brainwave.
Oh, I can't wait.
You can do the rolls and all.
God, it's charming, isn't it? First Den's trying to make me into a soldier, now she's trying to make me into a cordon bleu chef.
Yeah, and poor Alice, I love this, isn't it, when we tell him where to stick his rolls? I mean, we've nicked half his trade already, haven't we?
Simon, there's no such thing as friendship in business. And just so as you get the message, go and tell Ali we don't want his rolls anymore, all right?
Oh, I know. You wanted to know about self-defence.
Here, Ben, I'll have the usual, mate.
Let's have this one on me then, eh?
Well, what you pushing the boat out for? Aye, vodka? Some sort of celebration, is it?
I like drowning my sorrows.
Yeah, the old Bill's been giving him a right hard time. Aye, what's up? So grand in your motor, innit, then?
Yeah, I went down to Nick, try and sort it out, told him it was all down to me.
So, what's the problem?
Well, then Speedy shoots in here, said I got a grass hand or else.
God helps.
She'd kill me if I did that. Oh. See that cop was coming pretty strong with your bird this morning, Flo?
Yeah, I think he must fancy it.
Yeah, we fancy my missus is throwing the book at her over that darts business.
Playing in your car, you mean?
Yeah, I reckon she took it without my knowledge.
Ooh. I don't fancy being in your shoes for a pension, mate.
No, neither do I.
Oops!
It's a bit early, this business, isn't it?
Not the way you're standing by me, Den. It's the nicest thing you've ever done for me.
Well, I wasn't about to grass you off now, was I?
Ain't love wonderful, eh, Kat?
Been reading one of them soppy magazines or something?
No. I've just been gazing into the eyes of the best bloke in the world, my old man.
You sure someone ain't slipped you a Mickey Finn?
Yeah, he slipped me a knockout drop, then went down the nick and took the blame about me taking the motor.
Well, even Dan wouldn't have stood by and let him bang up in Holloway, would he?
It comes straight from the art, Kath. Made me look at him in a completely different way.
Yeah. Just make sure it don't blind you.
Yeah.
Just a minute, Constable. I've come to do a noble thing. My missus did steal the car.